All right, so a lot of transfer portal going wild today. Penn State, they only take 3 transfer portal guys. Eni White, and today they get a very intriguing player, Devonte Ross. So, Penn State, like Devonte Ross, is going to have to be the guy for Drew Allar. I mean, if Drew Allar's coming back next year, now if he wins a national championship, maybe all bets are off with Drew Allar, and maybe that's a great problem to have if you're a Penn State fan. But Devonte Ross, I really love this player. Great leader, okay? Like, he basically said in a clip that I saw that he did with a television network down at Troy in Troy, Alabama. I believe that's even the city's name is Troy. What he said basically is he said, because his former coach went on to coach the Tulane, John Sumrall. And John Sumrall was in it for that North Carolina job. They went 9-3. Then they lost a lot of people to the transfer portal. That's why they struggled in the bowl game against Florida. But he basically said, listen, John Sumrall went on to Tulane, wish him the best, but it's my job as somebody who's staying here at Troy with new coach Gerard Parker. My job now being a veteran is to mentor these young guys that are joining the Troy Trojans. So you're getting a very loyal, seems like a kid who's highly intelligent on and off the field. That is crucial when you look at a transfer portal guy. And also, I'm not saying that this guy's going to be as prolific as this player, because this transfer ended up being one of the better transfers in that school's history. But Tez Johnson, a guy that Penn State fans are familiar with for unfortunate reasons of the Big Ten championship, but Tez Johnson's one of the best transfers in Oregon football history and one of the best stories in Oregon football history. The adopted brother of Bo Nix. He came from Troy as well. So there's good football being played at the Sun Belt level. And this guy is 5'11", 170 pounds, but he's wiry. He's an absolute speedster. He's really, really good on special teams. This year, his production has jumped from 40 catches in 2023 to 76 catches, okay, over 1,000-yard receiving and 11 touchdowns scored for Troy. So you're getting a very explosive 5'11", wiry player that can really be utilized in this offense. Penn State's offense needs speed on the outside. I said last year that Julian Fleming would not be the answer at wide receiver for Penn State. And now I think that they got this guy like Wallace at Penn State that's a decent wide receiver. But really, it's been Tyler Warren, the tight end, that's like hit this incredible level. And Tyler Warren's going to be going to the NFL. Like probably 90% chance, actually, if Tyler Warren, his stock couldn't be higher. So now you need to backfill with wide receivers, and Penn State gets Eni White. So Penn State, with James Franklin, like they're taking like kind of, they're not as Daboistic as Dabo Swinney is, that don't take any transfers, but they're really non-aggressive in this portal. Okay, they love recruiting the Northeast, and so this is a good get, though, for Penn State. Like, I really like this player. I like the makeup of the player. I like the skill set that Devonte Ross has. I love the production. I love that he's older and experienced, and I love the skill of getting a speedster like this. But this is an interesting Penn State class. Like, Eni White, if they get Eni White and either Ross or Hudson to hit as wide receivers, then you can look at this portal class as being very successful. Then you could look at it as being, even though we took 3 guys, like we're still portaling appropriately, I guess you can say. So I like this for Penn State. I'm excited about seeing this player at Penn State. I really hope that Devonte Ross is a stud. I think it'd be a great story for him and for Penn State and for Drew Allar.